here, and I am just getting things set up on my end, getting the text size up for the app. It might take a minute because it seems to like freeze for a few minutes. But while I'm getting that set up, let's get the game set up. Yes, I'm well aware that an uncheck is required. Actually, it's more like a flop kind of day, but Poyo works too. So when we okay, good. It's just smartened up and like that. So now let's go into Twitch on my iPad. So we can view my chat from there. Pause so we don't keep the timer running, because that's totally a concern. Not really. Yeah, I did defeat Morganar last night finally. Yeah, it did. I first tried it after taking everything into consideration that you and everyone else in chat that night had said. Yeah, it went pretty well actually. First trying it would certainly be considered pretty well, I guess. Alright, I think we're situated. A little closer to the TV than I normally would be. Yeah, I should just try moving this ever so slightly. Over there. There we go. Now I think we're good. We're centered in terms of the sensor bar. No worries. I'm glad that you're getting your sleep schedule more or less on track. From the sounds of it. I wish I could say the same about myself. uh, this thing is, if I were to try right now, it wouldn't really work out because, yeah, I would have to say the same so far. It looks really nice. But yeah, it's quite linear. There's a fair bit of back and forth involved. So yeah, we made actually quite a bit of progress. We have Boost Ball. We just talked to the Aurora unit. And have been tasked with hunting down Gore after Gore kind of blew up the networking components. Yeah, I did indeed do that. That was where I basically ended off. Well, after talking with the Aurora unit, because you kind of have to in order to actually access the secret. Yeah, and because of that, I was like, no, I don't want to risk doing another sequence like that, so I'm just going to end it off here. Yeah, as soon as you pass boost check, it's like... Okay, good. Yeah, thank you for... I'm glad that I made the right call then. Alright, because yeah, I imagine it will be one once we start hunting down Gore, actually. I noted there's something down there because there's a grapple voltage, I think it's called. I agree. I'm glad there was a checkpoint on Defense Drone because I did die to it. But there should still be a save point. Like, I feel that checkpoints are not really proper replacements for save points. Yeah, unfortunately, and because of the ship situation, like I'm sure there's a landing point somewhere around here that eventually. But keyword eventually. Hopefully that didn't come through on the mic. Can't really reach over to the computer to mute myself and clear my nose. You really didn't need to lock landing site A behind plasma. Ah. Is that the one where you fight Gore? That makes sense then. Because I do remember from from watching randomizers that you do land at where you fight Gore. So but then again, I guess it's down to Sherd Pass from Spire. Yeah, that checks out. I haven't actually checked out over there. Actually, wait, where am I actually? How do I get out from here? Go down and then around. Okay. Yeah, I never actually checked out that pass. I ended up going the right way. It kind of does. Like, it's a nice aesthetic, but it feels very... I don't want to say samey. Um, like, because it isn't. But it is very confusing to navigate. Yeah, and that's the other thing is like it's not really like it's kinda interconnected, but it's still very linear and that's spread out. I imagine it's not actually like that interconnected as it appears to be at first.
Ship status alert. Unknown entity approaching. Commencing hull lockdown.
Ship priority status alert. Oh. Wait, was that a lore bot? No, that's just a repair bot. Less branching, yeah, that tracks. I really hope Prime 4 if if it ever becomes a thing, like they're not quite as obsessed with it. Along with progressing by story triggers rather than locations accessed. Yeah. Because of the story triggers, it becomes a lot Like, I feel like if they had fully gone for the story trigger, it would actually almost have been better that way. Like, okay, there's a ship missile expansion. I guess not really fully going. That's not really what I mean to say. But like, I feel like the story triggers probably were enough of a thing. Is really what I mean to say by that. Yeah, where it is entirely story trigger based, but it it does so much better, from what I can tell. Yeah, because of that, because it relies so much on those, it's not like wait, why was that not scanned? That's weird. Oh, I see. That's okay. I just read the low level energy shield and just kind of blanked out. Yeah. Actually, here, let me move this because it's yeah. Let me move this back over here rather than having it on my bed. Yeah, only a few exceptions. But yeah, besides that, like it seems very open within itself, like open within internally, like internally, the regions themselves are very open and not like backtracky or like linear. Yeah, because you don't want the player to like go the wrong way and then be like, oh, I guess I die now. Oh, hey. Oops. It has as a single lava pit you enter after gravity. Yeah, that's... Yeah, they sounds like they could have done a better job with that then, but, I mean, besides that... Oh, God. Yeah, zero emissions power bombs, from what I've... Wait, that's a...
Ship priority status alert. Hull armor taking damage.
Okay, I'm trying to scan this thing. Do you mind? It's not like it's timed or anything, right? Yeah, it feels like some of that feels like it might have been in like an afterthought. Maybe not an afterthought so much as like poorly thought. Yeah, specifically the power bombs feel very like look very tacked on. I can't really say feel because I've never played it myself, but just from watching people play it, it looks pretty. No, I have not. I have not. There's a lot of games I have not played. That's unfortunately one of them. Yeah. But I've seen playthroughs of it, but yeah. Yeah, it does track. part of why I'm like trying to catch up on stuff. Like series that I enjoyed that I just never really got a chance to play various things. Like, or series that I felt I would enjoy but just hadn't had a chance to really play. Energy generator feeds. Yeah, that is true. uh, I believe you were as well. Yeah, I believe you were. Yeah. For the most part, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Like I said, and especially with Metroid, it was a series that I felt I would enjoy, but not really, never really played much of, unfortunately. Probably not much, unfortunately, at this point. Not as much as like playing, say, Wind Waker, which is still on my to-do list. Yeah, I do remember you had done that one sequence break for the what was that item again? That was the it was without variant. It was without. No, it wasn't the various suit. It was for doing something without various suit. Or no, wait, no. Ugh, my memory's terrible. Yeah. Energy generator feeds power into the landing cradle for the recharging of evacuation pods. Open the pods. Yeah, or Minish Cap. That's another one that I want to play. Structure appears to be. Yeah, I can't imagine it would make a good randomizer, unfortunately. Like probably a better randomizer than say M1-bit, Metroid 1-bit. That's because that's Metroid 1. Yeah, Fusion seems pretty fun. Like from what little I've seen of it, it's seems pretty good. Structure appears to be as laid on the crew. For small evacuation pods. Oh, hey. Please scan. Please scan. Please. Thank you. Steam Spider. Tiny labor mechanoids. Shred index minimal. Yeah, it is. So I wouldn't be surprised if something like Warp to Start eventually gets added to it. Steam Spiders were created by the Steam Lords as basic light laborers. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's the better approach for it. Created by the Steam Lords as basic light laborers, they have since gone rogue and now run riot in Skytown. To a minimal shred, though of minimal shred alone, a swarm of them could be a nuisance. Oh yeah. Yeah, at least without random elevators. But yeah, Metroid Prime 2 it's very important. I'm very glad it's like tradition to leave it on. Yeah, I guess that's kind of weird that it doesn't do that. Because that seems like a very like traditional Metroid thing to do. I guess not like it is very good design. IMO. So the question is, what is this? What is the maps here? Escape Pod Bay. Yeah, I guess that's true as well. I guess maybe not so much traditional as, yeah, it's just the better way to do it. Yeah, it wasn't really, unfortunately. Well, maybe not so much unfortunately as it just wasn't. So this is a room that exists. Hmm. It 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 does from what I've seen of it. It's like way too non-linear. Wait, I didn't actually look around here. Or at least, yeah, yeah, that kind of tracks, yeah. At the very least, it's been filled out in terms of its definition, because like 2 series doesn't really like can't really definitively define an entire genre as broad as it. Um, yeah, Metroid 2 and Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2. Uh, good old Simon's Quest. This mechanism of gear wheels is only a small section of the entire unit that keeps the pod afloat. Yeah, that's pretty much the same here. Like, I haven't seen much of it, but that would be my understanding of it. It's kind of an Egovania, but was like, oops, it was like mostly just information, I think.
Ship priority status alert. Hull armor taking damage.
Yes, yes. Ship priority status alert. Yes. That's pretty much it. Like it was just those 2 series. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really does, unfortunately. Hmm. Yeah, that's true. It does have a good soundtrack, at least. In the year 400 of Elysian Reckoning, the time for our Shozo creators to leave had arrived. To us, they entrusted the station and its purpose. We were to stand vigil and watch over the station until the time when others seeking knowledge and enlightenment arrived. With their departure came one last request from the Shozo Searcher, to continue exploring the skies for the answers to the mysterious planet. We gave her our word and resumed her tireless search. Day after day, we hunted for the answers she desperately sought, but our efforts yielded nothing. We failed. Oh, right, it is listed in Steam categories. Yeah, it is a very natural structure for non-linear games, and it's, you know, 2D games are indeed typically easier to create. Right, puzzle platformers do exist as well. This is true. Are we? Landing site A. Wait. How do we end up all the way back here? Oh wait, no, this isn't our this is where we're landing. So yeah, I know we have to go back, but you know. Yeah. Gotta get back later. Right. Yeah, in terms of like perspective. Yeah, isometrics a fun style, but it's not it isn't used as much as it could be. Or rather, isn't used that often in general. Oh yeah, I guess we see here that... What is this thing? Why is this here? What purpose does it serve? You never know. No, I think it's best used the way they use it as a medium for overworld exploring in a RPG. Or similar, like, I guess, if there is any other way to, if there is anything else to pair it with. But I can't think of anything else to pair it with offhand. Hi, Supersonic Games. Yep, it's vanilla. It is vanilla. My first playthrough of it. Yeah. Even though rando of it does exist. I could have just gone that way, couldn't I? Or wait, no, that's something you can't actually go through. Going the wrong way. Whee! That's an interesting opinion. I've not actually heard too many people give that opinion. It's not necessarily, it's not a bad one, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying it's not a very common opinion. Yeah, I've been avoiding it, but I am aware of the cheese. But I might use it. Might use it at some point. Wait. Uh, which way do I want to go here? Wait. Right, because of the fact that corruption is a separate item. So I goofed, because I can't go back through here. Oh wait, yes I can, because I have boost now. Maybe. Oh right!
Ship priority status alert. Hull armor taking damage.
Yes, I'm aware. I'm making my way back. Did I scan this? Yes, okay. That honestly doesn't surprise me that much. Okay, yeah, we want to go this way. Do, do, do. Yeah, that was it, more or less. By locking you into a sector. So I can't really think of too many examples from. 'Cause I don't think that's something that like. I don't think that's something that was really very common in too many other like games outside of Metroid. Yeah, like here we had to use boost to get out of here. We were locked in this section until we had boost. Like now that we have boost, we can come back through here. We just passed this threshold. You can save warp out, but it did try. Nice. Wait. Uh, yes, we want to go out. Wait. Uh. Oh, we're not high enough. Okay. Because there's not like any infinite respawning enemies or whatever like there are in or at least not in that particular room. That's pretty cool. It's nice that they at least tried. I agree. That's like one of the nicest things about it is that it forces you to kind of learn how to use the item. This is a nice little shortcut here, I guess. Oh, that reminds me, I need to show you like a screenshot of something that happened. um, last night, or yeah, was it? It was last night. Yeah, like um, I basically scanned. I think it's that that formation over there.
Ship
Yes,
priority status alert.
I get it.
Hull
I
armor
get it.
taking
I'm
damage.
trying to. I'm talking here. Thank you. But basically, I scanned something over there when while I was getting knocked off of. Thankfully, Mint told me that okay, the things that come on the zip lines you don't actually need scanned. They're not scans. So, um, but before Mint had told me that, um, I had ended up scanning that or something like that, and no, you can't. You fall. You fall. You can switch to scan visor, but you just fall like this. Whee! But funnily enough, you can scan something just as you're getting blurred out from the terminal fall, and so it makes your scan like all it makes the scan screen like all blurry. It's pretty amusing. Like I'm sure you can probably like trigger it after it's already been scanned. Or may not. But that was weird. Um, but yeah, I'll have to show you a screenshot of it afterwards because it looked pretty amusing. Uh, Gravity, I think. Yeah, I think Gravity does. But that's like it. Yeah, because Star Wars, it turns out, isn't actually like hard required. Whee! Yeah, that is reasonable for a major boss to do that. And just jump out. Well, they tried, I guess. Just like me just now. Oh yeah, I was going to say Space Jump isn't a case of that, but you're right, it is. Because I don't think you can actually leave that room without it. I'd probably remember if I did more Metroid Prime 1 randos, but alas, I have not. I should, yeah.
Ship
Yes,
priority
I know.
status alert.
I know.
Hull armor taking damage.
Well, nowadays, I don't know because the standard settings probably have changed because in recent days because uh it's Randovania now. That's the standard. So like Bash's tool has been sunsetted. So yeah, I'm sure there's like some standard presets in Randovania for it that I just don't know what they are at the moment. I already got bowling for I already got the bowling achievement. Very amusing one that. That's weird that it's a different command. Oops. Oh, later. LRA. That sounds scary. Yes, I know. Ship priority status alert. No wonder people meme about this. So we're looking down at the moment. Uh, I get it. Does it change like the dots on the map, maybe?
Ship priority status alert. Warning. Hull integrity is compromised. Armor damage is critical.
Yeah, let me just make sure that it's quote unquote off. Yeah, it is off, quote unquote. Yeah, I'm not sure what it would be doing. But I feel like it's probably like I have a feeling it's probably like related to the map system. It's like it didn't. I feel like if hints were on, it probably would have told us more blatantly go to active. Well, actually, maybe not in this case, but like I don't know. Because I guess it is already on the map, and we know where our ship is. So I don't know.
Just in time.
Man, now I'm going to be contacted. Now they're going to call me about to try and talk to me about my ship's extended warranty. Oh, so that's how that breaks.
Everything will be corrupted, including you.
Shield repels all weapons fired, powered by a unit on his back. Gore's energy shield is capable of repelling all weapon fire, but the back-mounted generator is exposed to attack. Overloading the generator could expose the well-protected critical systems behind his battle armor. Gore's arsenal is considerable. Plasma beam-based beam cannon weapons, attack claws, and a multi-missile system are at the cyborg's disposal in battle. These battle systems can be combined and fired at once as a devastating alpha strike. Target is also capable of a high-speed ramming attack. However, this is potentially dangerous if performed over a slippery surface. And I imagine he also has a shockwave attack, because everyone does. Like, literally everyone has the shockwave attack. Yes, definitely a shockwave attack. It really does love shockwaves. I don't think there were. Not that I can think of offhand, anyways. I guess, EI Shri might have had. I guess EI Shri, I think. I think EI Shri has one. Not from, like, landing, but from... That's true, it is more of a localized impact. Oops, accidentally used too much. Yeah, that's true. They are, I think, mostly unique. Oh yeah, because that's pretty... Maybe it's... I probably should be focusing more. I feel like I've already kind of lost this battle. Yeah, thanks for giving me missiles. I definitely needed those. I guess I might as well use them if it's going to give it to me. Spin to win. Our defense drone sure did. I don't think the one... that sounds about right. Like, even the intro boss, like, the very first, like, bosses you're leaving Olympus had one. Yeah, that's was his name, Berserker Lord. It definitely did. It felt pretty based on it. Like I think even like the lore for it kinda indicated roughly as much. Yeah, the others are less of an excuse there. I do too. Hyperball feels pretty fun to use. Because I guess they had to make everything hyper. True. Yeah. There's some nice energy. That would have been pretty fun. Did that just hit the poor drone? Let's see here. Shrug? I don't know. Would have made it an interesting gravel ramp if it were. I mean, if it were like in that kind of sentence, you normally in that kind of phrase you normally do use the plural, as far as I know. Like that's like an English thing, I think. Aye, that it is. Oh, depends on the flow of the phrase. Uh, maybe? Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing. I'll read in a moment. Yeah, sorry. I'll read it in a moment. I promise. I'm just. uh, I feel like I've not like made a whole lot of. Okay, yeah, I just need to go for it. That is kind of amusing. Think about that. Right, it doesn't. Uh, yeah, I think there was only those two. Hey, thank you. I don't know, there's something about Samus trying to shoot. I don't know, there's something about Samus trying to shoot that just feels. Like, I feel like that was probably the that would have been the expected outcome. It is very creepy though, I will admit. I know I said this already, but I do like the design of the power-ups in this game. I thought I wouldn't, but I kind of do. I kind of dig it. Alright, let's scroll up here a bit. Verb isn't adjacent to the if it's more vague. Yeah, that's true. English English is a very strange language. Ah, yeah. Whom is most people don't really use whom anymore because they can never remember when to use it. I'm definitely gonna have to go in to to have my ship's extended warranty evaluated. Even more backtracking! Yay! At least we can save. And I feel like we've seen quite a few instances of plasma beam usage. I don't think you have actually, but it is really, now that you mention it, yeah, that feels like a rather terrible oversight on their part. Like, why'd they use the ice? Why'd they use that? Why'd they use the ice shape? And then they promptly forgot about it. Retro, please. Yeah, it's definitely using. Ugh. Retro, why? Why would you do this, Retro? Yeah, they could have just used that. Ugh. Yeah, this feels really out of place. Keep forgetting you can just spring jump. Oh wow, I wasn't aware of that. That's pretty cool. Kind of emphasizing how it's like full on. Oh no! Did I just miss a scan there? Actually, no, those weren't shriek bats. 'Cause they didn't shriek. Or- Yeah, so we probably are going to see more of them. Hopefully. I have not yet. It's like 90% completed, but it's not finished. I'm not sure if it actually saves the completion amount of it. I'm hoping it does. I don't know. It probably doesn't, but I'm hoping it does. That would make even less sense in that case. I agree. Wait, we've already been here, so let's go back down. Nice touch. Yeah, it was gore before. What's the implications being that he was in control of the network? Should we say? Nope. That would have been pretty cool. Considering, I mean, it is Hyper Beam, basically. Oh, okay, they did end up using that for Nova. Neat. Oh, oh no. Duke! Duke! go get the dog. We'll see. Cleaning all sheep. Yeah, without any inconsistency with Metroid Prime 1. Exactly. Whew. That's some firepower. So where are we now? We're over here at the Aurora Chamber. Is that really where we want to go? Yeah, right, because yeah, we need to repair the... Yeah. Right. Need to unsever the network connections. Missile ammunition 25. Wow. But why? I never scanned this after putting it online. Let me double check to make sure I got that. Oh, I'm almost 100% certain I scanned it before putting it online. But I do want to check now for the sake of my sanity. What would that be? Did I really not scan it? I scanned it like several times. Oh, okay, it's a creature scan. Whew. I know, it would probably be Galactic Federation. It is not. Good. I scanned it before putting it online. Like, I scanned it when it was corrupted, and I scanned it... I'm certain I scanned it before it was online. Or maybe I didn't because I only scanned the terminals. Heck. That's annoying. Like, I scanned it at least 2 different times. After the Aurora? Why? Because retro. Or because corruption. Yeah, no worries. Because retro. Was it only the one? I thought there was another couple. Okay, yeah, over here. Yeah, that's really annoying because I scanned it like 2 different other times. I like welding as a concept. Nice use of pointer, you know, and creative use of a heat-based beam, of a high temperature beam. Yeah, like look, I scanned that, I scanned these, I scanned these, I scanned. Yeah, exactly. It feels much more natural, and I do appreciate that. Man. Oh, no, we got it. We got it. So online is in network online, not like online is in like turned on. Okay, we're good. Aurora Unit 217. Yeah, it's strange. Aurora Unit 217 was originally built to support Galactic Federation Naval Base Demeter. It was assigned to Skytown Base shortly after the Treaty of Alesia was signed 14 years ago. 217 has served admirably in its role as Skytown Administrator. Vast amounts of tactical intel have been delivered from Skytown under AU-217, along with valuable stellar and interstellar research data. It interfaces well with the Elysian mechanoids and enjoys a productive working arrangement with them. Yeah, this is kind of sus, as the kids would say. Like, this data, this stellar and interstellar research data wasn't intended to be used for, like, tactics, like, or combat, or whatever the Federation's using it for. Like, almost certainly whatever the Federation's using it for is not what it was intended to be used for. It was intended to be... Oh yeah, they were. Like, as far as I can tell, it would have had to have been signed um, by the Elysians. Yeah, who knows what years are in this case. The game constantly refers to years, but who knows what they are. But yeah, as far as I can tell, I imagine they were signed. It was signed by the by the Elysians, aka the mechanoids, because they were given self-awareness. Yeah, I would say that's a good possibility there. Descendant of both the Shozo and the first. Yada yada yada. Yeah, first was given self-awareness. Yeah, like all of the logs mention years, but you're right. Even these, which aren't written by like are written by the Elysians, aka the mechanoids, and older mechanoids at that. So who knows? It could very well be Elysian years. Personally, I think they should have just stuck with cycles, but shrug. Yeah, like I feel Echoes at least kind of had like I liked the idea of cycles more than because that seems more fitting in this kind of environment where it's not necessarily like standardized.
Thank you, Samus. We have restored our connection to Skytown's network.
Yeah, agreed.
Now we can execute our plan to destroy the Leviathan. We must first disable the Leviathan's protective shield. Unfortunately, the generator for this shield is hidden beneath the dense clouds of Elysia, and so is impossible to reach directly.
Yeah, either of those works.
As an alternative to destroying the generator, we have calculated that a massive thermonuclear explosion would likely destroy the shield itself.
A massive thermonuclear explosion?
This facility possesses the components to create such a device. We would like you to build this device and drop it on the Leviathan's shield.
Is that safe?
Unfortunately, the components are too large for you to lift unaided. You will need assistance to move and assemble them. There is a Federation landing site far to the east of Skytown. You will be able to find something to help you there.
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is a gas giant.
We will upload the current map data of this area to your suit. This should help you get started. Good luck, Samus.
No map station here. Probably for the best because it would look really awkward considering the holograms. Considering the hologram for the map on the map station is like at least on Norian was like the entire map of Norian. I can't even imagine what a hologram of a Elysian map station would look like. Yeah, I agree. It was a great concept. They are saying that that the gas is very dense, so it might mess with like radar or something. I don't know. Oh, right, it was the Crash Federation ship. I was trying to remember where it was. Yeah, this station is way too late. It feels like I was feeling like I was missing it somewhere. True. And now it's that's it. Oh, okay, I see. No, that's not it. No, that's not it either. Uh, yeah, it kind of did backfire in Sanctuary. 'Cause Sanctuary's translator's a bit on the later side. And it's also like near the start, which I guess you wouldn't normally go to until after. You need to go get oh, well. So yeah, at that point you've kind of seen most of it. I like how at the yeah, that's what I mean. Like you at that point you've kind of seen most of it. You do pass by it, but at that point you've seen most of it, so it's like, eh. Right, because they don't do full reveals. True, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Okay, where is the item in here? I hear an item. Oh wait, no. That's just music. Uh, yeah, it is. If I remember correctly.
Ship status update. Auto repair functions complete. Ship is ready for use.
Right. What is this? Yeah, that's why I don't really enjoy randos for it as much. Like it just the world design doesn't flow as well for it. Is this actually the right way? I guess you didn't necessarily need to like explore this part over here before getting that map, but so we're back of Talon. Yeah, exactly. It is very strange, isn't it? Ooh, that was... Indeed, that... Oops. Yeah, those elevators make no sense. Like, they make about as much sense as they do with random elevators turned on. Which, it's quite something. Yeah, if I remember correctly, there is some method of getting up there. It's just going back up to escape pod. Wonder if we can... wonder if there's something there now. Oh. Yeah, I was actually just pushing... I just noticed that now, actually. Like, I just noticed that on the way up. Like, I literally just noticed that. It's... it's like, why? Yeah, I already scanned that one. Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Samus, the security locks have been engaged on this landing site. This was surely a result of Gore's recent activities. I will unlock this area, allowing you to command your ship to land.
Yeah. Why does it require you know what? I'm not even going to question it. Wow, those things retract fast. Yeah, like it feels like a huge step backwards. Yeah, and that it was kind of mimicking Super's, because that was like the president at the time, and it's also just like their first go at it, and yeah, in that case it's really more just like it's because, well, no, because yeah, the shafts and whatnot are still kind of. Yeah, exactly. Oops. Yeah, and then this game just kind of, oops, we kind of just threw that all out the window. But here, have some rotating switches and stuff. That too. Alright. So now let's head over to our destination, which is that way? How do we get there? Oh, through there. Oh yeah, it is. It didn't take good, it didn't make good use of it, and that doesn't even destroy it, wow. Ask me how it self-destructs like that, then stays intact. Um, Like, it didn't really make the greatest use of it, and it just, I don't know. Yeah, not designed well. I see. Okay, so this isn't actually the way we need to go.
Samus, perhaps what you require to access the Federation landing site in the east is not on this planet. The item you need may reside on a world you have previously visited.
Wait, so you're telling me we're going to be getting... I mean, I'm cool with that. Also, I'm going the wrong way if I'm going to be leaving. Yeah, that message I'm okay with getting. I like that. I'm okay with getting that kind of message because I would be, I mean, you know firsthand that I would be, I would be looking like forever for, actually no, this is, yeah, it's this one that we want. I would be looking in here forever for it. Sanctuary. Yeah. Indeed. Alright, so yeah, let's save and enter the ship. Alright, so we've got a few options available to us. Actually, I think really the only one we really want to go for is, yeah, like it feels like it would have been probably a better play, like, it feels like it would have been a better thing to have, like, in Sank, but, well, I feel like this is probably going to be in Rio. Actually, I kind of want to get zoomed in on here. Yeah, it feels very unfinished in comparison. Okay, so yeah, there's a boost ball thing here, but that's just for like a boost ball item. Or some, that's just like for some expansion rather, not for boost ball item, what am I saying? There's here, which is almost certainly where we want to go. There's this, which is probably an expansion. Considering it's Ice Missile Door. Probably should make a detour for that at some point anyways. But regardless, yeah, it is. Like, I kind of wish they did that more. Considering you have to, like, zoom out and then... This place does have... Yeah, might be for memory reasons. Hard to say. Okay, that's just a shortcut. And then this is Warp Site Alpha. That might be something. Oh yeah, definitely in sheer size. Definitely in size. Now, granted, size doesn't necessarily like. I guess it depends on if it's loaded or not. Which outside, I guess it would be to an extent have models, probably have low res models. Yeah, I guess it could just be memory. That's a good point. Oh, and viewing the entire map screen? No, that wouldn't be memory. I don't I I strongly doubt that would be memory related. Um, well, the reason the maps lag on Dolphin is due to um, a particular rendering mechanism it uses, and not really anything to do with memory, as far as I'm aware. Um, so my understanding of it is that it uses a particular type of shading technique that isn't really something well easily implemented like on modern like graphics pipelines. I don't either, but as far as I understand it, it's the way it's doing its like rendering that's the issue. Not anything to do with like the actual intensity of like it on memory. It's nothing to do with memory pressure as far as I'm aware. But I could be wrong. That was just what I recall of it being explained to me. Let's try Fire first. Okay, you know, let's just exit using that. I mean, to an extent, it is processing power, but it's because of it's specifically because of the rendering, like the way the rendering pipeline works in emulation. But I don't know. Maybe it's an issue for Cosco as well. But yeah, it might be processing power. It very well might be processing power. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's not memory though. That's a good question. I would kind of like to see that. Yeah, because you don't really like get a good look at it because of course you're, you know, in first person most of the game. When you're in third person, you're usually in morph ball. Right, so you can't even like get a good look at it from that. Because I'm specifically choosing this area instead of the other one because I'm finding about this. Right? Wait, why wasn't that scanned? I thought I had already scanned that. Oh, pilot status deceased. That's why. Yeah. Phrygian class. Hey. I am disappointed. Where's my... Where's my... Where's my shriek bats? Yeah, not Phrygian class. No Phrygian mode here. I guess I'm coming from the side that the shriek bats would have been on. So maybe that's why. To this room that has... Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. Caster probably means more ball bomb. Yeah, these are still scanned. Ow. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, it is a rather unfortunate side effect. But at least we can freeze them. And then melt them really easily when we do that, I guess. Wait, it's over here. That's true. I just fell down. Yeah. That's a good point. What does this game like? This game does not really care about any kind of balance, fortunately. Oh, there we go. Fiery. That is kind of strange. The prophecy. As time slowly passed, I grew old. Even the combined power of magic and science couldn't cheat death forever. In order to preserve Vryo's environment, I would need a successor. Finding one was a daunting task, for most of the folk saw me as a monster. Time passed quickly as I searched, and my efforts appeared to be in vain. Seemingly by chance, I found a young primal wandering the wastelands and rescued her. But this was not a chance encounter. She was a prophetess, tirelessly searching for the last Lord of Science to speak to her about her visions. In her dreams, she saw a star-born death coming to Vryo, and with her vision came a plea to save her world. Based on her information, I began to work on improving the existing decontamination equipment to help prepare defense for Vryo against the eventual catastrophe. Interesting. Hmm. So we know now that both Alicia and Rio were aware of this in different capacities. Sorry. Want me to... Let's see here. How do I... Let's see here. Or... I appear to have missed a few. I heard I had to hunt it, because that would have been from earlier. Yeah, basically what you had mentioned before. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, basically basically I think what you had said previously about the lore um for more or less sums it up until this point about being science versus magic. Ninth Emperor of the Mgif's dynasty. Alicia's is slightly more interesting in that, well, not really more interesting, but it is a bit complex in that it's indeed. I mean, they did have contact with the Illuminati. Yeah, just not 3 letters. Stonework represents Hickson the First, the fourth Empress of the BXL dynasty. Damus the First, the seventh Emperor of the Eschar dynasty. Scan those from below. Wait, can I make that? Okay, yeah, I can. It is now BIUT4. Thank you, I love it. That's great. Uh, actually, wait, should we see way into that? You know, I don't think we've seen the way into there. It's so weird that this is off the map. I know I said it last time I was here, but it's still kind of... It feels very strange to me that it's off the map. Golden tomato. Golden tomato. Ton. It reads a ton somehow. Oh, hey. This reptilicus prisoner appears to have died while struggling to escape his cell. Wait, this is a... This is a cell? What? Oh, gold N. I see. It is a bit of a reach, but... Wow. Yeah, that, whew. This isn't, like, that's like th- this is a prison? Like, there's so much to process here, just from that. Like, this is, for one thing, yeah, that the treatment of the prisoners is absolutely just deplorable, and for another thing, this is a prison? Yeah, that's, that sure was a thing. That was a thing that we read. Suspended stone column can be swung from side to side. Come on, do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. It is too heavy to move alone. That is true, so there would probably be a lot of prisoners of war. Yikes. Oh, this is gonna keep rotating, isn't it? Okay. I guess so. That's... I am very disappointed in the Reptilicus. So I didn't scan that before. I don't really have the words to... Oh, now it lifts up. Okay. Strange. Yeah, it probably would. That I feel like that's probably going to be the magic ones on the primals more than anything. But yeah, you're right. We have no way of knowing for sure. Pedestal is emitting a teleport signal. Approach pedestal to initiate teleport. Teleport, Samus. I agree. Yeah, you feel a lot more like natural, exactly biological. Just like admiring the artwork. Yeah, yeah, Warp Site Bravo. The other one was, I think, Warp Site Alpha. It really does. Which I guess kind of makes sense considering this is like Federation controlled. I guess maybe that's why, because it's trying to emphasize that it's like Federation controlled space. I guess so was technically um, Acer, but it was on like the fringe of Federation space. True. Like, yeah, I don't know. maybe it's the suit naming rooms again. And it just it's been corrupted by the Federation editions. Into using military alphabet. I don't know, I'm just messing around. High temperature shots. Knowing, I mean, there are only there are two hard things in computer science, and one of them is naming things. I mean, these are it's kind of different because it's game development, but you tell me I actually went the right way. Crazy talk. Yeah, access is a great word. Make those rooms names more accessible. Whee! How it's, I feel like it that you had, but I forget what it was exactly. Excuse me? Yes, you had now that you mentioned it, but it's still fun. It's still funny. Indeed, that would be small Mario size, extra small. Our plea. Sadly, disaster came to us before we could finish our work. An accident caused our supply of fuel gel to explode, sending fire to the sky and exposing our position. It was not long before Primal War bands saw the great fire and rushed to attack. Without a way to power my great Moganars, I had no way to defend myself from their assault. Fleeing would only drive them to pursue us to no end, and they would show no mercy to either one of us once caught. I had no other choice except to stand my ground while the prophetess fled to safety. With her I sent my records of the past, in hopes they would both find sanctuary. You now read my last words, etched in stone and placed by the prophetess. We speak to you from beyond the grave, to plead with you. Save our world from the starborn plague. Lift the veil of hate from the eyes of our people. May our remaining relics serve you well in this struggle. And those are like that's like the fuel gel explosion plumes. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I guess without a power source, it needed some other way of powering it. There's nothing really else over there. Oops. Yes. If I remember right, yes. Good question. Like, I feel they like they were biological, but that doesn't really make much sense. Ugh. Does this one have one behind it too? Yeah, it's not biological as far as I can tell. I think it's even less biological than fossil fuels, from my understanding of it. What happens if you do that before you cross? Oh, I see. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem to solidify. So I kind of missed my chance to go up there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. At first I thought I was doing something wrong with it. I guess this makes sense considering, like, the name Imperial Crypt makes sense considering these things seem to have skeletons behind them. At least some of them. The ones in that room? Yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. Why indeed? These statues represent Cecilius, just like as the major clan in the House of Rio. What's this room? The Hall of Remembrance. Imperial Caverns, Imperial Crypt, Hall of Remembrance. Not necessarily honored remembrance, just remembrance. Exactly. You wouldn't really want. I can't imagine they would like it if they were cold-blooded, which they probably are. Inge, the first reptilian emperor to receive the gift brought forth by the Shozo. Statue represents Dilla, the first Chozo gift, and the first Chozo gift of knowledge bestowed upon the Reptilicus. Are you just going to give me this? That makes no sense. No, you're not going to just give me this. I think it is, yeah. Where's the catch? Where's the catch? You're not going to seriously just give me screw attack, are you? Statue was built to honor peace on Rio after the Great Schism ended. What happens if I just don't pick up screw attack? Clearly that's a trap, right? Yeah, I'm wondering the same. I thought the Great Schism didn't necessarily end like I guess it did, but it certainly didn't end peacefully. Which would mean that those were built by the primals? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something here. Yeah, because they wouldn't have been built by they wouldn't have been built by the primals, you'd think. Also, I guess they are just going to give us screw attack. Okay. Ah, here's the catch. Good old Shozo statue. Always moving. Like any good Shozo statue. Okay, yeah, it's still 5. Wasn't certain. Oh, can you not cancel out of it? You can't. That's interesting. Very strange. Yeah, now we can actually scan these for real. Wall jump surface. Area is designed to work with screw attack system. Hi, Jack. How you doing? Hope you're having a good morning so far. Yeah. Yeah, I did notice that. I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Whee! I did see something in there. Oh, lots of Darlinkies here. And Parlinkies. Yeah, I did. It's like a half of an energy, I think, on lowest difficulty. Yeah, sorry, I was referring. Sorry, Sujak, I was referring to the um in-game message, but I appreciate that. Yeah, it's 2.5 on normal. That's pretty amusing. Oh. Whee! Do 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 do. Do we really need to do that? Couldn't we have just like screw attacked? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Oh yeah, it almost certainly would have been. That's why I went with veteran, even though this is my first playthrough. Oh, okay, that's so we wouldn't have been able to get through there because of. Okay. I do too, Shaq. Jack. You're not lying or memeing. I'm glad you're not, because otherwise we'd have to go. No, just kidding. I'm glad that that love everyone here. It doesn't go up to 50 in heart. That's interesting. Honestly, probably a good thing. I notice you don't need to time. I notice you don't need to time the screw attacks on here. Like you can push it way before you actually. Like it buffers it. Yeah, that's true. Same. I feel including more of them might have been pretty hard because of the fact that he was pushing boundaries a fair bit already. But introducing harder enemies earlier in the game would have been nice. It's so weird. Why is just this little room here a prison?
Samus, are you there? We have been trying to reach
Oh.
you. Is everything all right? There are some important new findings. A reconnaissance probe has discovered the location of the missing flagship Valhalla. As I am sure you are aware, this vessel was attacked by pirates 5 months ago. We request that you investigate the Valhalla for any information about the pirates and their master plan. We will upload the coordinates to you now.
Ew, removing save stations. I've made my thoughts on that kind of saying very well parent in the past, but yeah. That is unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate that they do that. Yeah, that seems overkill. Please scan the right thing. Okay, so it's confirmed they don't actually save that. Let's try to rescan. Let's try to reload the room. Not sure if this is sufficient for it, but we're gonna try it. I don't know if it's still. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it like still follows the same rules. Okay, it does. Brionian Shriekbat. Yeah, it is the same engine, but I don't know if they've got like different constraints in place. Um, on loading. I mean, it makes sense that they don't, but mostly just want it to be better safe than sorry. Aggressive ceiling dweller that dive bombs approaching organisms. One of the many types of shriek bats found across the solar system, the Brionian shriek bats behave similar to all of its cousins. Shriek bats will nest in small groups and make their home in a sheltered environment. Drilling on the top of caverns and ruins, the bat will hunt nearby insects and small creatures for food. Once a nesting area has been found, it will be fiercely protected from any intruder. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Territorial shriek bat will dive bomb any creature that wanders too close, no matter what the size. Now I know it just told us about Valhalla, but got a few things I want to check out here first. Oh, it might have hints for energy cells. I see. Yeah, I already found one in here. Which I guess yeah, it's normal story progression, because you kind of need that one. Kind of need to remove that one. Or wait, well no you don't, because I think that just turns off this barrier, which you don't really... That is pretty convenient. It's weird that this is actually considered the same room as, like, as in there. Then you need all one. I see. Where's this actually taking us? I guess over there. Uh, kind of, if I'm, as far as I know, but like it's not. It wasn't like. It is. It is. The assured one. Um, corruption support is still considered experimental. It hides support for it by default. Like it hides it by default from the UI. Or in the UI, rather. Yeah, it is pretty fitting, though. I do have to agree. Unable to freeze directly by applying directly to the forehead. Okay. Grapple voltage. Good question. I do wonder as well. I know, yeah, I know it's something he's definitely looking in. He's definitely looking forward to supporting. I think he wants the Metroid Prime 3 support to be more stable in general. Um, but then I think after that it's only a matter of time before that gets implemented. It is a really nice area scene. It's got a nice beat to it. Identify vulnerabilities detected but unable to destroy directly. Yeah, most of the rest are pretty ambient. Okay, I guess that works. Golem, use flamethrower. It's certainly not a golem. That's for sure. Victory! We, the lords of science, mishandled the use of our knowledge. The devastation of the war had robbed us of the rare resources necessary to fuel our war engines. Without our machines, we were unable to stand up to primal armies, and they overran the enclaves of many science lords. What few remained fled into dark places, polluted wastelands. Even the bravest of primal warriors would not dare enter. Wow, I had no idea it could learn that. It certainly doesn't look like something that could learn it. Whatever joy there may have been amongst the victorious was quickly stamped out by the grim reality surrounding them. For Io, their cradle, their sacred home, was on the verge of death. I guess more general and weirdness in general, I suppose. I love the shadow boxes that this has going, that they use for lore in on this planet, by the way. I don't know if I actually like explicitly said that, but I do really love the shadow boxing that they've got, shadow boxes they've got going on. Slowbro gets I can't even imagine Slowbro using it. Very resistant plant life. Oh, hey, more lore. Forgotten in exile, a creature of myth. Oh, okay. Forgotten in exile, a creature of myth. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. A creature of myth, I, the last lord of science, worked tirelessly to protect myself and this world. I crafted magics and machines to bring life back to the wastelands. I found a new source of natural energy in the land and called it fuel gel. I vowed to atone for the devastation inflicted upon Rio, caused by both science and war. Yet, while I toiled, the primals slipped slowly into barbarism. Barbarism? Barbarism? Um, with no science lords to hunt, they turned on each other, tribe against tribe. Magic was lost to them, and they became as savage as the predator beasts of the wild. Oh yeah, it absolutely was using flamethrower. I see. Good idea checking, because yeah, that just makes that even funnier. Because it actually did use, because it actually could have if it was, you know, a giant spherical rock thing. Ooh. Colossal war golems use their size to crush opponents. A piece appears to be missing. Like, the head? Nidoking was the Gen 1 speed Pokemon? I didn't even know that. It certainly didn't look like something that would be speedy. Yeah, I just didn't. I wasn't aware of that particular one, of that particular fact. It just seems so strange to me. Oh, speed. Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I am. I am very. I'm very for speed runs, not like for. I'm. Sodium, please. I was thinking for a second there, like in terms of speed stat. I'm like, wait, its speed stat is that high? uh, my reading comprehension. SMH my own head at myself. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense because electric types. Hmm. Movable objects. You need an unstoppable force. Giant impact. Like from that. Yeah, Jolteon being out there doesn't surprise me, nor do the other two really. Oh, I guess this is a dead end. Mind I'm scanning things here. Alright, where are you? Oh wait. Giant impact. Okay. Early for evolution, early trash. Great TM compatibility. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Excuse me. Oh, hi. Ah, that's unfortunate. I guess it is another thing that's interesting about this room, besides it actually being part of this room, is that it's kind of a like a docking. It's kind of like a not a docking bay, chamber, like a pressure chamber or something between there and Federation. Ah, okay. Yeah, I do remember Starmie being the Pokemon of choice for Let's Go. Is there anything else around here? The near vicinity? I guess there's out there. Or wait, this way. Neat. Wait a second, is that actually like inside? Excuse me? Retro, what is this? Alright, where am I now? There we go. What is this? It's overlapping. Actually, I guess that. Never mind. Yeah, it's inside this particular wall. It's fine. That's pretty cool. I hope it hasn't actually changed from that, because that sounds like it would lead to some pretty nice change ups. True. Yeah, that is true. Poor grass. Right, you. Yeah, that's why I'm saying poor grass, because it's not just speed runs, it faces problems, unfortunately. It's really quite sad. Okay, so there's that door. Wait, inverse biomes? Oh, right. Those. Some random NPC in Gen 6 uses. That sounds really strange. These become weaknesses. There are no. It was intended to be a slight novelty. I mean, sure, maybe it's a novelty, but it sounds like a pretty amusing concept, even if it is just a novelty. More missiles that we'll never use. And this becomes an amazing defensive type since it normally resists on itself. Amazing. That is pretty that is pretty great. No. I don't get enough data from that. That's unfortunate. That's ah. Oh wow. Oh, that's unfortunate though that they're still good because of even despite that. All right, let's. Oh, that's a screw attack there. Oops, I made a mistake there. I was looking down at the wrong time. Note to self, don't Yeah, I do remember it's... Oh, I just slipped off. Okay, cool. 5 types weak to it, 5 types resist it, and 1 immune. Wow. Oh, it turned the camera around on me. That's what happened. That's great. And what's the point of all this? Named Inver in all Gen 6 games. Huh. Not the most creative naming, but you know, at least it's pretty straightforward as to what they do. And yeah, it's a shame that it's only like limited to that particular NPC because it sounds like a pretty great concept. Like just as a change of pace. So I'm gonna mark that because that's store stuff to do. Back in an automatic EV starter. Yeah, and you definitely wouldn't want to be evolving into a grass type. Like, that's just normally not really something you'd want to do. Oh, hi. True. Oh, that's nice of them. Salvation. The great machines of the Science Lords performed flawlessly. They absorbed the toxins and pollutions in the air and soil, preserving the remaining fertile land of Brio. Yet the planet's climate was forever changed, leaving one side eternally scorched by the sun, the other forever in the icy grasp of darkness. The launch of the machines revealed the hidden enclave of the Science Lords to their former enemies. The bright lights in the skies caused by the decontamination equipment stirred old hatred in the hearts of the Primals. Fearing a new attack, the Primals sent their warriors forth to hunt their hated foes. We are now marked for death. I see. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty interesting hack. Anything else in here? Here's the headpiece. Appears to be movable, but we don't have the technology to move it yet. Oh, that was a weird angle. Please, there we go. No, it doesn't. Rude. Oh, you can just walk through here? Yeah, it had the ice missile one up top, which I've already actually opened up, but I can't reach it yet. And it has the grapple voltage as well. What's the point of being able to walk through this? I suppose. Oh no, my current theory with the golem head is that it detaches onto the structure that's in the background of where's that room? This room. I mean, I guess we still might be able to reach it eventually. I forget what's blocking the entrance in here. Probably something we can't do yet. Just like this. I wouldn't doubt it if it involves this. Also, I haven't figured out what the deal is with this. Oh wait, is that a grapple point over there? It is, but it's not operational. That's true. Yeah, Moganar is pretty natural from what I can tell. Oh yeah, there's also in here. Probably just gonna be missiles again, but you know what? No, it's right. We're right here. We're gonna grab it. Alright. Yeah, either of those would be pretty hype. Wait, no, this is not the right way. This is not the way. Where's the way again? Wait, there's still... Wait, where is that? Is that like even higher up? I need to take another look back up there. Yeah, this game does not need that many missiles. It really doesn't. Okay, where am I in relation to this exit entrance? That would have been really cool. I don't know if they could really have formed an explanation for that, but I'd have loved to see it, to have seen it. I know what token confused. Okay. Then what's the point of this? Ah. Right, slippery slopes. I was like, why didn't, wait, why, it was like, for a second there, I was like, why couldn't I use my space jump? Right, this is corruption. And I was up against the slope. Even if it's a slope that you can normally walk on. Alright. Don't really feel like doing that. Can you do anything else there? I did make a stop to get a couple of things from Norian already. That would be pretty nice to have that. So Go mode is basically just get phase access. Yeah, that it did. There is indeed that warp to credits in that you can just shuffle into the The elevator pool. Oh wait, no, you mean just like no final bosses in general. Yeah. Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable. Like having something like that implemented would be pretty cool. So that you don't have just like the two items for go mode sort of thing. Alright. So I'm just going to save and call it a night here, because it's 2:24 a.m. And I do work in like 7 hours. Less than that, 6.5 basically. I make good decisions. uh, but yeah. Next time, I guess we're going to be going up here and going to the next part of Alicia. Elysia. Elysia? Alicia. Alicia. I don't know. Alicia's unlikely trap. Alyssa's unlikely trap. Wait. The unlikely trap is that the Aurora unit scan clearly. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to the Aurora unit now. Oh yeah, that's true. That too. I wouldn't be surprised if we go back to the Aurora unit now. We would be unable to actually access the logbook. Like it would not be the logbook scan. That'd be quite unfortunate. But ah well. Speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna just call it a night here. No host or anything. I might like watch a bit of Swiftly before she wraps up. I don't know. Might just head directly to bed. But in any case, 'cause I'm not really seeing anyone else I want to watch right now. Yeah. Till then, next time, take care, sleep well, and remember that corruption is a game that I don't know. I'm honestly digging more now that I'm not. Now that I'm kind of. It feels like it's gotten easier since Brio, which is kind of strange to me. But shrug. Good night. That's true. It could be that. It could just be that. That's true. I think also having more energy tanks to work with means that more margin of error. So in combination specifically with the hyper mode mechanic. So it means that the bosses become more manageable. It did, yes. Which I was greatly appreciative of. Ugh. True. Yeah. Anyways, good night.